Hurt, right? Like, you're going to have to be mixing up your playstyles, whether you're going in, spacing out, or just playing kind of like a keep-away game. And it's kind of like Pokemon, where it's like it's the first one you choose, and you're like, go, Captain Falcon! And I think they must have agreed to this.
They had to have, because I'm sure the Captain Falcon Ditto is something that is so fun to hit, to play, but we're going to hop right into it as is that Shuton is just opening up Hurt already, just a quick 61%.
Yeah, Shuton on the right side here with the darker colors, pink one being represented by Hurt to start things off. And like you said, already off to a fantastic start. Big punish there on the Falcon kick. Couldn't get too much, but the down air is going to convert into something beautiful here. You're getting absolutely obliterated to start things off.
The turnaround on that stomp into the knee is so fun to watch every single time it happens in every game. It's hard to be mad at Captain Falcon sometimes when he hits something that sick. As Shuton goes up a what is it, stock character? How do we phrase it?
Oh, stock's good, you know,
right.
like yeah, whatever you want, champion, you know, legend.
Yeah.
Coming off stage now with the Greninja this time around. Hurt covering a lot of aerial mobility here with these back airs. That long-lasting Hurt box that actually stays out for quite a while and covers a lot of space. It's so good at catching multiple different options off the ledge.
I'm actually feel right at home watching these two. I watch Captain Falcon versus Greninja probably 3 or 4 times a week.
Well, then how about a 5th, you know?
Yeah, so this is really familiar for me, but that is a missed tech coming out, and another deep flame shove is going to send us off stage, but Hurt able to reverse the situation. Can we find a kill, though?
I mean, Shuton's been desperately trying. He has some great edge guard pressure going on right there, but the tricky recovery that's going to come out from Hurt's Greninja really strong, because you can just kind of mix up where your water just going to go, going off super deep to get that first stock, but you're already kind of bleeding right now, triple digits.
Yeah, so good stuff for Hurt, able to kind of stop the bleeding just a little bit there, but yeah, like you said, triple digits. You're a really light frog, and you got a Pyra on the field, so you got to be super careful, super meticulous with every single piece of movement that you go for here. And we get the dash attack to start things off, and you might be able to get somewhat of a gimp there, but unable to really close anything out.
And at this point, you know, Pyra or Mithra will be able to get the job done, but it's going to be Pyra this time, the powerhouse coming up with the up air. Now that we got ourselves a fresh stock, plenty of time to swap back over to Mithra to start dealing with the Snake. And now this is kind of like a bad, you know, a Snake is an interesting anchor, right? Because this character thrives when they have a lead. And when they're your last character, sometimes you don't got that lead. So he wants to thrive off of getting trades. And when you're trading with the 2 stocks to 1, it's kind of a uphill thing you gotta climb, you know? It's not fun.
Yeah, we'll see how Hurt is able to utilize that. I mean, look, he made it this far with it, so it's definitely worked out for him, because I do know he was doing a lot of tanking with the Snake earlier, but that up B isn't going to kill just yet. You're going to sit off the side there. Good DI coming out from Hurt as we are able to keep it moving just a little bit longer.
A lot of Hurt's options are going to start to run out here as we're entering that triple digits one more time. Meanwhile, we haven't even seen the Lucina even be represented just yet. Shuton might be able to close this out. Fantastic dash attack on the ledge. We're dropping it out. Side special as an option. Was hoping to get like a recovery off of hitting that C4, but unfortunately wasn't able to work out.
Yeah, Shuton kind of dropping that a little bit early, so that Hurt dropping it a little early so that Shuton wasn't able to actually get hit by it. And now we're in a much better situation, because you might be on your last character, but I mean, Snake is a heavy, heavy boy, so he can be living for way too long sometimes. We're able to get the grab on that forward smash. Now you're off stage. You got to get off Shuton.
This is really scary, right? Because Hurt is bringing this back. Already putting the 97 damage, covering the ledge options one more time. Has time to go for traps.
Ooh.
Goes for a nair, hits him with that kick. 9 up to get the kill. But finishes it off with a missile. Never mind. 2 stocks to 1. Didn't even matter. Snake comes in, cleans up shot. Hurt putting him on the anchor for a dang good reason.
Yeah, barely even able to see Shuton as that Nikita lands. Really good stuff to Hurt, able to close that out, and maybe that's why we see, you know, Snake sitting there, because he can rack up that damage so quickly and get those kills with some easy edge guards or some good just raw damage and kind of overstacking the mental there. So we'll see what I see Shuton kind of flickering around, deciding on another character. It might be a character switch.
I was gonna say the Lucina felt a little weak in comparison to the Pyra Mithra, but still gonna go back on there. Might have just been a little bit overwhelming because Hurt had just had the momentum. There might have been some mental damage going on there, but we're gonna come right back into the thick of things, starting off with the Captain Falcon Ditto one more time. And something that's very interesting is, you know, Swordies, they do pretty good against Snake. Like
they tend to.
Not having to like melee, the grenade that they're holding is so important.
Yeah, something else that I just noticed here is that I believe Shuton actually switched the order between the Aegis and the Lucina. So maybe...
new anchor.
Yeah, new anchor. We'll see how that's going to work out for him as we continue here, but Hurt's currently putting on a lot of the hurt right now.
Looking way more competitive on this first stock instead of Shuton running away with things. Running off, I love that like answer coming up from Shuton, just throwing at a hitbox and disadvantage. Just get off me, bro. I'm trying to get back to stage.
Ooh, the raw knee center stage and the taunt afterwards.
Yo.
I love the energy.
Okay, we're going to throw out a cheeky little taunt there. Coming up from Shuton, showing that, hey, you might be up 1-0, but I'm still got this. We're going to get that easy down tilt, going to pop you up for great combos, which Greninja is really good at, right? Like, at this point, anything can go into a kill confirm. Down tilt, dash attack, nair, like something, anything, your heart's desire will lead into a kill. So you got to be very careful if you're Shuton. Yeah,
so it's not, you got to be careful.
Same with Falcon, I guess. Hopefully he just needs the stomp.
Yeah, exactly. All you need is just the stomp, and you can... A stomp and a dream is all you need when it comes to Captain Falcon, as Shuton's able to take another stock, forcing Hurt down to his last yet again. And now Hurt has a much bigger task in front of him right now.
Up B again is very good option for catching shields. This is about to be a 3-stock from this Captain Falcon. Hold on a second. Good parry coming out from her, actually spacing himself out from the shields to make sure that he can actually jump and then get the back air right afterwards. Shuton was already committed to that rapid jab.
Yeah, so good stuff to Hurt, able to stop the bleeding there, but we've got Snake on the last stock, but hey, it worked out the last time, and this Lucina, we'll see how she's able to kind of space around these grenades, because that's going to be the most important thing, right?
Yes.
Getting around these grenades, not allowing all of that mental, kind of that overwhelmingness that Snake can put on people to really take too much priority here.
Okay, her coming back. I like that jump to avoid that planted C4. Didn't touch the ground, so we did not get our double jump back. And that's actually going to be capitalization coming out from Shuton. That entire sequence, you can see kind of the desperateness from her, just wanting to touch down to the ground to regain that double jump, and the fantastic coverage from Shuton to just keep him away from being able to do that. So at that point, maybe even thought he still had his jump, but he didn't. Had to air dodge in. The checkmate situation came out with a down smash, and that was all she wrote, 1-1.
And now we've got a Sonic on the board. So that's interesting.
Sonic's a good character, bro.
Yeah, so, hey, Sonic is really good. Sonic is very, very good. So we'll see how Hurt's able to put that into effect here.
Putting the Hedgehog there in the middle child position here for this game number 3. See if we're going to be able to shake things up, right? Because Sonic's one of those characters that really thrives off of, like, playing passively, letting your opponents make a mistake, and then capitalizing on the punish no matter how far away you are. That's one of the things that's very dangerous against fighting against a character like that. But we're going straight back into the Captain Falcon mirror match.
I love that we're starting Falcon every time. I hope this continues.
They're having fun, bro.
It's very fun ditto to watch here. Ooh,
wow.
I like that Falcon kick placement.
I didn't. That made me sick. I got disgusted.
Okay, well, that might be more your speed for the Falcon kick placement, as unfortunately for Hurt there, he's forced onto his second character. And we'll see what the Sonic's able to do.
Yeah, shaking things up here. I mean, if there's someone that's going to be able to keep up with Captain Falcon's speed, Sonic's definitely going to be one of them.
Oh, yeah.
However, again, you got to remember that Sonic can sometimes suffer against disjoints, right? Because you try to spin dash in, you can get stuck out there. Captain Falcon's no stringer to disjoints. Those feet be reaching, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps metal plates in those boots.
He's got extensions on everything.
That as well. Oh, I love the coverage of the bumper. Gonna try to do it again. Oh, we actually went for the forward air that time, trying to solidify that kill, right? That forward air would have connected. Easy stock.
Exactly. We'll see here that up B isn't going to grab Sonic just yet. We get a rapid jab on board. Now you got to get off the ledge against Captain Falcon. This is one of the scarier positions to be in, because there's that up B yet again, and now you have to reset on the other side.
Oh, Falcon kick going to put you in a terrible position. Another bumper coming out. This time we're playing way safer, not going out there. And I love that recovery. Shuton recognizing that. I'm just going to fade away from that, bro.
The drift on that up B is criminal, but that back throw, yeah, it's just dead. You're gonna be switching to that Lucina. We'll see. I know that sorties have an easier time against Sonic, but that's not really saying a lot sometimes.
It's still a tough matchup at times, right?
Yeah.
It's just the nature of Sonic being a good character, but now 147. up to Hurt to try to take as much damage as possible before inevitably falling down to our doom, right? 163, applying a lot of shield pressure with that spin dash as we're just waiting for this next time to find the mark, playing very passively, finds a mark, goes for the dancing blade, finishes it off.
Yeah, good stuff to Shuton, able to secure that stock there, catching Hurt, you know, spin dashing in the corner. Can't always get away with that if you're at those higher percents. So now Hurt has to do a lot more here, and we see this time in all 3 games almost at this point. Is just Hurt being sent down to that to that snake, that trident, that trusty snake, and having to fight his way out.
Ooh, tried to go for a cross-up with the back air, down tilt, attempting to get that tech a little bit too early on it. Was hoping that the tech wouldn't even come out in the first place, just trying to get like a sneaky little jab lock. You gotta be careful of those falling up airs from Lucina too. That is a combo starter. Yeah,
those aerials just leading into anything that Lucina wants. It could lead into a kill, more the bread and butters. It's whatever Lucina wants, but good down air to get that pressure off. Now you get it off the ledge, and I love the up tilt coming out from Hurt there. Good stuff.
Looking like a repeat of game number 1 as Hurt was up 2 stocks, so down 2 stocks to 1, and is slowly bringing it back. This time around, it's Lucina into the Pirate Mythra instead of vice versa, so this might be a little bit more tough. This is where Hurt kind of struggled against, right? That Pirate is so destructive, especially at 141%. I don't care how heavy that snake is, you're gonna die to a smash attack.
Yeah, and there's the forward air. Not gonna kill just yet, but I mean, it is Pyra. She is a demon in the air as that up air secures another game for Shuton.
Bro, I don't know what the name of that sword is, but if you get hit by it, it's over.
It's over.
Like your soul, literally, it's canonical. Your soul gets ripped from your body, and your soul goes like, oh damn, and then fades away.
All right.
It's literally canonical event, the Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never played those games.
Same. I played the first one though. The first one's good.
Is it?
I like that.
That's what I hear. I hear a lot of good things about the first one, and a lot of good things about the third one.
I know nothing about the third one. I watched some trailers on the second one, and I was like, this is a little.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that one off.
And my friends are like, no, man, the 60-hour mark, it gets good.
Yeah,
it gets good at the 60-hour mark, the 80-hour mark. I promise.
That's what I hear.
The battle system's so good. You just gotta wade through whatever's going on here.
I'm not playing your game.
Game 4.
But we're starting off with the Sonic this time instead of the Captain Falcon. Interesting.
It's like, I'm sick of these dittos. I'm playing for real now. Now that I'm like on like winner's life point, I'm no longer messing around.
Has he, refresh my memory, did he lose the ditto every time?
Yeah. So, I mean, I get it. Like, you're supposed to be like fun. Like, hey, let's do Captain Falcon ditto every single time. Now it's serious business.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, I want to win now, so maybe we don't do that.
Yeah. And I mean, Sonic did pretty good against Shuton's Falcon earlier, so maybe trying to do like a last little bit of a gambit here as we're chilling back here on the stage. Again, a lot more passive play. The thing is, Hurt's getting a little predictable with these spin dashes, and Shuton is literally just reacting at this point and going for back airs.
Yeah, I mean, that back air is deceptively, like, it's pretty big. And so it's such a good option for just walling off what feels like an entire portion of the stage whenever he hits that back air. It hits so strong, it's so big, and there's that Falcon kick. Good stuff. Able to put Hurt back onto the ledge there. Can we find a kill, though? Because that seems to be a bit of an issue here. If we're getting too low, can you make it back? Just barely. Good stuff.
Yeah, a little bit too slow on pulling the trigger on that back here. Gets called by the up special instead, but Shuton still getting smacked around here. 95, one more chance for that recovery. The thing about Captain Falcon's up B is it is deceptive, bro. A good Captain Falcon knows how to recover with that move. You can fade away with it so fast. It's got a lot of mobility. You can be very deceptive with where you're going right afterwards. And it can kind of like mix up the opponent who's trying to get that edge guard as hard as they can. And also, it's a command grab.
Yeah, it's also a command grab. And oh, the soft knee. Is that going to do it?
No, we got tricks, we got air dodges, another collision coming out. Both characters at triple digits, looking for that next mark to try to get this kill. Wants to get the grab, opts to go for a spin dash instead. Another forward air on that jump. He needs to finish this off right here, right now. Gets the back here, finally takes the first game, and now we're jumping into game this next stock here. We finally see Hurt with the lead.
Yeah, this is the first time Hurt has had that lead starting off, so it's really good for him, able to secure the back air. But now you got to avoid that Lucina because one hit is going to spell your end. So you got to be careful. You got to make every single movement intentional, and it's got to count.
That didn't count.
Nope.
That was out. You got called out by the air. I mean, again, that's just Shuton covering options, right? Like, So if Shuton throws out an air in that position just like he did, and Hurt didn't pull the trigger, no harm, no foul.
Yeah,
like nothing happens.
Exactly.
But you're just throwing it out because just in case something like that happens.
Just in case. You're at such a high percent, it's going to kill. So now we're on to the Captain Falcon, and let's see how this is going to match up against Lucina here. And I do know it can be rather challenging for Captain Falcon sometimes to get in against these sorties. You know, I do know that they never fixed that turnaround on his dash back, so it's still a bane of a lot of Falcon players. So we'll see how Shuton is able to kind of keep on the pressure.
They got that advantage state, but now we're trying to, almost about to keep that even, but that stage control from Shuton was out of this world, right? Just kind of disallowed Hurt from getting any sort of movement that was meaningful afterwards, because we were just constantly in the free fall stage, just trying to get back onto the stage. This advantage is so tough to deal with when you're getting someone like as oppressive as Lucina.
So we'll see here. Now Hurt sitting on that snake. Tried and true. You got to find a way out because this is your winner side stock, so you got to make it count. Like now more than ever.
Potential back air. Might be in the works here. Up tilt. We just tech in and get the up tilt. Brings us to an even stock one more time. But again, this is going to be the Pyramid there. This is where Hurt has struggled against, right? And we're seeing it start off insanely well for Shuton.
Yeah. So now we've got a Nair on deck, and there's Mythra climbing with the damage, and now we've got Pyra on deck. Gotta be careful, Hurt. Ooh, just barely unable to get hit there, and you are somehow alive, but that is going to be it.
Literally throughout every trick in the book.